In this lecture, we will discuss inventory models, right? Because we know that economic lot sizes of an item depends on the possibility of placing repeat orders, nature of demand, availability of discount, and single or multiple product manufacture, right? So, considering these points, inventory models can be classified into two parts broadly, right? Static inventory model and dynamic inventory model. Static inventory model is applicable in cases where only one order can be placed to meet the demand, right? And repeats order are either impossible or too expensive. Therein we will apply static inventory model. Typical examples of items under this group are perishable goods like bread, vegetables, right? Seasonal products like coolers, umbrellas, crackers, sweaters, right? Raincoats. So these are the examples of item under this category, right? In case of dynamic inventory models, they are basically applicable for items where repeat orders can be placed to replenish stock, right? They are further categorized in two parts: deterministic models and probabilistic models. Deterministic models are based on the assumption that the demand as well as lead time of an item are deterministic, right? That is, they are known with the certainty. Further, we categorize them into purchase inventory models and production inventory models. In case of purchase inventory models, they also known as fixed price inventory models or quantity discount inventory models. People study deterministic model and a purchase inventory model into two parts: fixed price and quantity discount inventory models. And second, production inventory models, they are studied under single product inventory models and multiple product inventory models. In case of probabilistic inventory models, these models take into account the variation in demand and lead time of an item, right? We're very clear that in case of deterministic models, demand as well as lead time of an item are deterministic, right? They are known with certainty. But here, in case of probabilistic model, the variation in demand and lead time, there is variation in demand and lead time, right? In probabilistic model, certain assumptions are made in case of deterministic models, right? Because here in further we will discuss deterministic model, right? The demand of the item is known as exactly for a given period. The demand of the item occurs uniformly over a period of time, right? The cost of placing order is fixed and does not vary with the lot sizes. Orders are received instantaneously, right? The item can be purchased free from restriction of any kind. So these are all about the inventory models. Clear? Now we will discuss inventory cost. Clear? Cost associated with inventories, right? The fixed order quantity system is based on selecting that order quantity which will minimize the total variable cost of managing the inventory, right? Total inventory cost is categorized in two parts. First is ordering cost, and that is also known as inventory procurement cost, and second will be carrying cost, right? Okay, clear? Or when determining the economic order quantity, it is assumed that the cost of managing the inventory cost consists of two parts, right? When we will determine economic order quantity, then we will categorize inventory cost in basically in these two parts. But when we study in actual condition inventory cost, there will various costs will be involved along with these two, but major category of inventory cost are ordering cost and carrying cost. Clear? Now we'll discuss ordering cost. Right, it is the cost of placing an order from a vendor. This includes all costs incurred from calling for quotation to the point at which the item is taken into stock. Right, ordering cost consists of cost in receiving quotation, cost in processing purchase requisition, cost involved in receiving material and then inspecting it, cost in following up and expediting purchase order, cost in processing seller invoice. Right, now if Q is the order quantity, right? Q is the order quantity and CO is the cost of placing an order, then the unit cost of placing an order will be equal to CO by Q. And this decreases at decreasing rate as the order quantity is increased. We see that unit cost of placing an order is inversely proportional to the order quantity, right? When ordered quantity will be large, there will be decrease in unit cost of placing an order. So already we know that when we order material in a bulk, then price of material decreases when we order in a less amount. Right? Now, if S is representing the annual requirements of the order quantity, then annual cost of ordering will be U upon Q into S. Clear? If you make a diagram, if you will plot a diagram of ordering cost against order quantity, then curve in this curve like this way, one will be formed. Right here, what we see that CO by Q when ordered quantity is less, right, then unit cost is high. When order quantity is high, unit cost of placing an order is low. So the bigger the amount purchased in one lot, lower the unit ordering cost. Right? Now we will discuss carrying cost. Clear? Carrying cost, also known as holding cost, are the cost incurred in maintaining the stores in the firm. They are based on average inventory and consist of storage cost, which include rent for storage, salaries of personnel and related storage expenses, right? Cost of obsolescence, right? If too much inventory is there, then in the course of time the product may cease its demand. Cost of deterioration and spoilage, cost of insurance, cost of capital. Sometimes a special tax is to be paid for storing certain items. Cost of theft and employing a person for safety. Right? So they altogether, right, comes under carrying cost. Right? Carrying cost is almost directly proportional to the order quantity, right? But ordering costs were inversely proportional to. Here, carrying costs are almost directly proportional to the order quantity. They are generally expressed as annual percentage of unit purchase cost, right? Now, assuming that the inventory decreases to use or sell at a constant rate from the order quantity to zero and then replenished by another order quantity, the average inventory is equal to Q by 2 carrying cost, right? If Q by 2 is average inventory, Q by 2 is average inventory, right? And CU is unit purchase cost, I is the interest rate, and then Cu into I will be annual carrying cost per unit. Clear? In that case, annual carrying cost will be equal to Cu into I into Q by 2. Now we will plot a curve of annual carrying cost against the order quantity. Then the ordering cost, and then what we see that ordering cost and the inventory carrying cost have plotted with respect to quantity and what total cost is calculated by adding ordering cost and carrying cost. And what we see that total cost will be calculated by adding carrying and ordering cost. What we see that carrying cost is directly proportional to ordering cost, right? With increase in order quantity, lot of place is required to store that quantity, and so that other costs will be raised up, and that they are directly added to the carrying cost, right? So larger the order quantity, larger will be the carrying cost. Clear? So this is all about inventory carrying cost and inventory holding cost. In next lecture we will discuss economic order quantity.